welcome to the stream. I know this is a little uncouth, and give me half a second. Boom. Hi. Oh, we have a new friend as well. Welcome. Okay. Okay. Schedule going live now. Short. Hi. Sorry, McCall is being cute and popping out, swimming in the higher part of the tank so I can actually see him and wave hi. Yes. So, for those of you who don't know, my name is Lee. Yes, we're sending. Okay. Hello and welcome to the stream. My name is Lee, and we are, Creator Dash, yes, streaming. And, okay, it says we're doing Warhammer. What does it say? Because I didn't edit the stream. Okay, it's afternoon tea. Okay, you know what? We're gonna be Warhammer. Okay, no, fine. I'll change it to Dungeons and Dragons because, I mean, actually no, I'm changing it to Tabletop RPGs because, A, that way if I change it, it won't be wrong because I never don't stream Tabletop RPGs. And B, actually is better because actually I'm going to try and work on prep work for a little bit of a thing that I've got going on for October this year. And if there's one thing I learned about deadlines is they sneak up on you and you're like, nope. So, in any case, for those of you who don't know, my name is Lee. You can perhaps stay, sure, day is fine, pretty chill. Briar. Just remember I'm not a woman. What else? Alright, and I'm probably gonna, probably have to vibe out by, it's 2:30, so very short stream, but I really appreciate you guys popping by anyway. If you do pop by, you know, just a quick little Hardbee stream. What else? So, Virtual Greyhawk Con is coming up in October. Those of you who are familiar with, sorry, I know I'll do the thing where I mute because I know it bugs, people at least. I have one viewer, so hello. So, every year, Virtual Greyhawk Con happens, and basically, this year I agreed to host a game for Virtual Greyhawk Con. It's going to be awesome. It's called Return to the Moat House. It's basically we're just a bunch of things all set in the world of Orth. Now, my contribution to that was, hey, what if we took Thirsty Sword Lesbians and set it in Hardbee, and then reworked the rules a little bit to make it less, yeah, so we... Okay, so we have one, Osprem is the Lady of the Waves, Soother of Storms, Light of the Heaven, Star of the Sea. Asula is human, but I think Osprem is an Iridian goddess. Yes, Awaken the Waves, which are... Oh, attempt to commune with the ocean or non-sentient ocean-related creature. I think I made that one up as we went. It was, I think I I tweaked it. Uh-huh. Yes. So if you try to rush, it won't work if you have 3 or more conditions. I feel like I need to... Okay, so... yeah, I think I added all the influencing. So we have one of the first PCs, which Nature's Touch, kind of like a... I think for the playbook was officially Nature Witch. All right, so the other thing we're going to do is... Let me look at the other playbooks, because we need to have a rounded team from the... what I need to do is build a rounded team of people from Hardbee who might be sent to investigate a bit of trouble. Coming from... not from Greyhawk itself, because this is a weird time. 580, this is before the Greyhawk Accords. So this is pre-Greyhawk War, where Hardbee is independent from Greyhawk, but it briefly, and it's in a weird position. And the most recent Ileana Noblesse is definitely because she's definitely there because... No, she's probably not the brand new Despotrix of Hardbee, but she's definitely the Despotrix of Hardbee. Yeah, because she didn't start in 580. Because I'm pretty sure she probably started sometime, I think, relatively new. Because we have to go up and look at the slavers, I think. She's in the slavers module, which means in the 570s she was Despotrix. But she is Reptile Mandel, Lieutenant and Spymaster in 612. So probably also already on board in 580. This is where it gets tricky, you see, with the lack of lore. But I'm going to bring up the Thirsty Sword Lesbians. So for those of you who also don't know this, we're hopping in the middle here because I only have a very limited amount of time to stream. And wow, apparently we have 5 viewers. Welcome. Appreciate you all popping by. Say hi in the chat. I do not know who you all are, but I appreciate you coming to view, so welcome. I really encourage people to say hi in the chat. I'm only doing a very short stream today because I have to go drop my phone off at the tech place before work and go into work early, and I was doing a game today, and that went late because I started late and it kept going even beyond when that would have been that. Anyway. Hi! Yes! Ryan and another Ryan. 9803. Yes, I'm doing Thirsty Sword Lesbians in Greyhawk, and it's gonna be awesome. I'm making it take place in Hardbee, which actually makes sense for Thirsty Sword Lesbians. Let me go to downloads and find the Thirsty Sword Lesbian book that I have. But oh, you're the other. That same one. Excellent. Well, welcome back. Yes, today, it's gonna be awesome. I'm excited about this. Let's see. Thirsty Sword. Thirsty... No, that's Trollord Games. Thirsty... TS, that's the one. Thirsty Sword Lesbians. Here we go. The plain old handbook. Okay, yes. So, voila. It's gonna be awesome. I'm excited. So I think what I'm gonna do is tweak it so that there are physical conditions as well as the emotional conditions to get a little bit of a more combat-oriented system going. I could just borrow the Monster of the Week harm system, but I'm thinking, and I'm actually gonna put a risk of death, a very slight risk of the characters actually dying, because I think that fits the Greyhawk aesthetic better. And yeah, it's going to be the same old shenanigans, and basically it's going to be Hardbee and Greyhawk and Spymaster shenanigans. Something is afoot, and in Greyhawk, and it, affects Hardbee too, and they're sending a small team. The Despotrix is sending a small team, one of whom is a priestess of, what's her name? Osprem. And we've got others as well. Maybe a paladin? Well, let's see what we got in the playbooks. And I want to see what the playbooks are and what we could kind of... well, yes, things are always afoot. That's true. Our playbooks are... Let's see. We got... let's go to 48. So we got Beast, Chosen, so a Beast would probably be like a half ogre, maybe. That could be a fun class to put together. And that would, so some sort of barbarian-esque. And we can, and then we got the Chosen, which could be interesting. As, ooh. Actually, Iblana Noblesse, yeah, hang on, we're gonna have to bring the Greyhawk wiki up, is what we're gonna have to do. Because Ileana Noblesse, I also have to keep an eye on the time, because I really, Principality of Ulek, which is fine, that's not what I need, though. I need, Hardbee. Oh, actually, did it already? Yeah, it already put it up. Wow, okay. I have it all set up from the last Greyhawk stream that apparently when I open this up and do this, it automatically comes here, which is fine. And Norbellos. That's her. Beautiful. So she's old. Okay. Now here's an interesting question. If she's old, that means she's, so that's her bodyguard, right? More infirm. Due to her low strength constitution, she's difficult to get around, makes state appearances. When she's magic to boulder herself, she regalia and grace are evident. Even when she does, she carries herself with elegance of a noblewoman. Strength of 6, con of 9. Okay, yes. Was raised to 19, and her charisma to 16. Okay. Yes. So, okay. So, oh, she was elected in 566. We actually have timeline. We have a timeline. We have a timeline. Sorry. This is very exciting. So, before I was going, that was one of the part of the thing, is there was so little information on Hardbee when I was trying to look it up, but someone actually found when she was elected. She was elected in 566, which puts her at, 20 years into her reign. And, probably getting up there in age. I guess if she's that old in, the 590s, then she's still probably pretty old. She's probably still getting old, is what I'm guessing. This is good. So, it does not mention any, you know what? Let's see. A Crook of Rao in a wizardly casting which supposedly deported the divine event. She was discouraged doing so by Rary the Traitor. Interesting. Okay. Okay, that's 586. Ooh. Okay, if there's... Ket is a powerful archmage and ruler of the Brightlands. Betrayed the Circle at the end of the Greyhawk Wars and responsible that the Circle Mentos Autoluke and Tensor. Okay, so that's her. Okay. Baklunish and Sewell stock, 6 feet tall. Wow, he's 50-50. Okay, hang on. Sorry, this is all sorts of really cool stuff, and it is not Monday, and I'm not delving into this, but this is really good to know. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna say we're gonna have one chosen. We're gonna have an heir. Yeah, we're gonna have one. Okay, so we're gonna go like this. Ready? No. Okay. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put all of this in Times New Roman because I like Times New Roman, and that is gonna help me focus. Sorry, I know it's I'm babbling, and it really should be Okay, 2 is it's 11. Yeah. Okay. Let's put this 11. Yeah. There we go. Heir and niece and so okay, so it's not the despotracy is not since Zagig left it, they went to elections as opposed to being hereditary, but there's a term that someone like they want to succeed her niece, who is expected to succeed her, expected heir. I know there's a word, heir apparent too. Yeah. Yes. So that's her internal conflict. Is that yes, her niece, and who is going to be aesthetics. Okay, let's see. Stoic demeanor, benevolent demeanor, authoritative demeanor. Probably an authoritative demeanor. Fancy clothes, holy vestment, clothes denoting status. Probably just fancy, regular old fancy clothes, yeah. A bejeweled sword, an ancestral sword. No, just a bejeweled sword. Okay, so we got her aesthetics is oh, she's a practical clothes and a pain wooden court and staff, right? So she's got authoritative demeanor. Authoritative demeanor. Fancy armor. Like, she's wearing armor. She's got, yeah, she's got relatively fancy armor. But not like robes or like gowns or anything. It's like actual practical clothes, but like fancy. And, you know, she has a jeweled rapier. Yeah, she has a rapier. It's a fancy woman's sword. Duelist. Bon vivant. Yeah, she definitely has a bejeweled rapier. Okay. So, stats. So, okay, so +1, so we can pick one of these two columns. So she's either got minus to spirit or minus to... okay, she definitely doesn't get a minus to daring. Plus grace, plus heart and wit. Yeah, spirit. That seems more likely of... No, the jewels aren't on the blade part. The blade itself is relatively, you know, basic poke. But it still has the handle. The handle is very, you know, the pommel. That's the technical term. And guard is very, very fancy and bejeweled. Like a foppish sword that's, you know, it's still very pointy and you can, when wielded well, is still very much a poignant weapon. But it's very much a fop, you know, a trained noble-born duelist sword, not a, you know. There is definitely a showmanship to it. So, her stats are, let's see. Daring is plus 0. No, her daring is plus 1. Grace is plus 1. Grace might be plus 2, honestly. Daring, Grace. Then we have Heart, Wit. Heart plus 0, Wit plus 1, Spirit minus 1. Heart plus 0, Wit plus 1. And Spirit. I'm gonna say Grace is plus 2. Yeah, because she has the panache of the. She has a little bit of brains, but it's mostly the physical. Actually, no. You know what? We're putting her wit at plus 2. Because she is politician based. You know what I mean? She's got. Yeah, she has a little bit of chutzpah and all that, but she has, you know, she definitely has more wit. She got brains. Girl's got brains. This is why she's the. And I'm not putting any names specifically because. Let's see. What do we write down for that? Destiny. Destiny is. Destiny aspects heroic and tragic. Let's see. So. Alright, so Destiny would be to become then, to take over as the Despotrix, win the approval of the people and take over as Despotrix of Hardby. So her destiny is to take over Despotrix of Hardby. When her aunt died. You know what? Probably, I would say great niece. I mean, if she's that old, probably her great niece, I would say. And rally the people. Maintaining independence from Greyhawk. That's a big part of that, which is going to be complicated by the Greyhawk War, but they don't know that the Greyhawk War is happening. Nobody knows that. Prominent suitors, absolutely. I'm sure everyone in Hardby wants their son to marry her, because, and probably a couple of guys in the Greyhawk want in on this, so yes, she probably has prominent suitors, I'm guessing. Destiny aspects, bitter rival, ooh. Probably coveted Destiny, and that's probably a good one. Let's see if, because I bet there's a lot of older people in the family who want the, you know, who are kind of pushing, like, it's all, like, undercover, so it's kind of like this whole thing, but I bet a lot of others in the family and other people want the position and are trying to push her out of it. Alright, let's, Destiny aspects. Heroic, we got, prominent suitors. Alright, and then tragic. And then tragic is coveted position. Coveted destiny, and we'll have to Soother of Monsters. I think that, yes, that's probably why she has her all right. Okay. Probably. Let's go with betrayal. I don't know who's gonna betray her, but if someone does, someone is bound to want to betray her at some point, and that is where we're gonna go. So now we got 2 here. I'm trying to get 4. That's my goal, is to create 4 set up as playbooks, some of which, well, you know, and let players kind of fill in the details exactly as they go. But I really do have to go, because I have to go get my phone repaired before work. But I thank you for even such a short stream, and I really appreciate all of you. This is more viewers than I usually have. I really appreciate it. Let's see if there's anyone good we could raid. Ramus is up. Ramus is an art channel who is pretty awesome and generally kind of awesome. So yeah, we're just going to raid Ramus. Basic. And he's doing some painting. So, you know, we're going to raid in, say hi. Appreciate you all stopping by. And even though I got started late and we ended early, but yeah. Let me just...